KCCI 8 News at 10 starts right now.
I couldn't believe what happened out here in West Des Moines. This is unbelievable.
A teenager found lying in the road later dies. The shocking wake-up call for a West Des Moines neighborhood, and the latest on the homicide investigation. Remembering Sakira, how the community is remembering the victim in last night's homicide. And President Trump wraps up his visit out west, his continued push for border security, and what he's saying about the Mueller report. Thanks for staying up late with us. Topping the news, the first West Des Moines homicide in 3 years. It happened near South 64th Street and Coach Light Drive near the Jordan Creek Mall. Police found 18-year-old Sakira Bonner lying in the roadway just before midnight. Medics took her to a nearby hospital where she later died. KCCI's Tommy Clark spoke to neighbors who woke up to gunfire.
It happened in this neighborhood.
Tommy Clark, KCCI News, Iowa's news leader.
Police are still investigating how the homicide happened. They haven't released any suspect information. However, they do say the community is not in any danger. Sakira Bonner was part of a program called The Porch at Scavo High School in Des Moines. Local rapper, activist, and mentor Will Keeps spoke with KCCI's Bo Bowman today on what Bonner meant to his cause.
Will Keeps, a mentor in the program at Scott. In Des Moines, Bo Bowman, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
New tonight, a man is hurt after an overnight shooting on the east side of Des Moines. Witnesses called police at around 3:30 to the 3400 block of East 26th Street. They reported 10 to 15 shots fired. When officers arrived, they found several shell casings in a parking lot. Shortly after that, a 22-year-old man showed up to Methodist Medical Center with a gunshot wound to the abdomen. He's expected to survive. No arrests have been made. Covering Story County tonight, a Slater restaurant is damaged from a fire this afternoon. Deputies say just after 2:15, the owner was smoking brisket outside of Cole's restaurant when ashes from the smoker caught a nearby shed on fire and spread to the restaurant. The fire destroyed the shed and damaged part of the restaurant. Nobody was hurt. Grays Lake Park officially reopened this morning. Dozens of people were out enjoying a walk, jog, or bike around one of Des Moines' most popular outdoor destinations. Flooding forced officials to close down the park 3 weeks ago. People we spoke with were happy to be outdoors enjoying this beautiful weather.
It's really nice that it can finally get back out here again. It's been kind of hard to just walk around our neighborhood again and again and again. So it's just nice to kind of be back out here.
After water flooded the park, it took a while to recede, and then crews got to work cleaning up all the debris before it could reopen today. KCCI wants to make sure you're prepared for severe weather, and our Weathering the Storm special will show you the tools that we use to determine the forecast and explain how you can stay safe from severe weather. Plus, we'll check back in as central Iowa communities rebuild following last summer's severe storms. Don't miss Weathering the Storm right here on KCCI Monday, April 8th at 6:30 p.m. And speaking of weather, it's time now to check in with meteorologist Jason Sadeko to see what's in store for the rest of our weekend. Hey, Jason.
How's it going? We're talking near 80 degrees coming up here shortly.
All right, thanks, Jason. In Commitment 2020 news, Democratic presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke continues his tour across the metro.
Thank you all for being here, for welcoming us, and for opening up your home.
So O'Rourke speaking at a house party in West Des Moines. Today he also made stops in Polk City, Ankeny, and several places in Des Moines. The former Texas congressman has been in Iowa since Wednesday and has held about 24 events since then. Senator Bernie Sanders is in eastern Iowa holding events this weekend. At a rally last night in Davenport, the Democratic presidential candidate mocked President Trump's notion that the sound from wind turbines causes cancer.
As you all know, Iowa gets about 35% of its electricity from wind. Congratulations. But that means you got a lot of wind turbines. So I was sitting here wondering, if I come to Iowa, am I and my staff going to get cancer? But I think not. I'm delighted to be here.
Sanders held events in Burlington and Muscatine today, talking about issues important to his campaign. President Trump wound down his trip to the Southwest on Saturday with a speech to Jewish Republicans in Las Vegas, where he accused Democrats of being too soft on immigration and not supportive enough of Israel. CBS News' Kenneth Craig has the latest.
Chance of 4 more years. Kenneth Craig, CBS News, New York.
President Trump made no mention of the Russia investigation, but Saturday tweeted he hasn't seen the Mueller report, though he has every right to. Former President Barack Obama is in Germany tonight. He joined hundreds of emerging European leaders for a town hall in Berlin.
Nationalism, particularly from the far right, has reemerged, a politics that divides us into us and them. And we know where that leads. Europe knows better than anyone where that leads, to conflict and bloodshed and catastrophe.
During the 2-hour session, Mr. Obama brought up the issues of battling climate change, economic inequality, and the divisiveness of social media. He also mentioned the Health Care Act, but didn't really bring up U.S. politics. On Friday, Obama met with German Chancellor Angela Merkel. A longtime senator from South Carolina has passed away. Ernest Fritz Hollings died early this morning. The Democrat served 6 terms in the U.S. Senate, making him the 8th longest serving senator in history. Hollings was 97 years old. 21, that's the new minimum age you have to be to buy tobacco in Washington state. The governor signed the bill into law on Friday. It raises the age from 18 to 21 and also covers e-cigarettes and vaping products. Officials hope this law helps prevent more young people from becoming addicted to tobacco. The law goes into effect January 1st of 2020. Honoring the best in country music, the big performance is expected at the Academy of Country Music Awards tomorrow, and the controversy surrounding this year's show.
This is Iowa's news leader, KCCI 8 News at 10.
Welcome back. It's a big weekend for country music as some of the industry's biggest stars gather in Las Vegas for the 54th Academy of Country Music Awards. As Chris Martinez tells us, this year's show promises some big performances and a bit of controversy.
The stage is set in Vegas. As Chris Martinez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Be sure to tune in to the 54th Annual ACM Awards tomorrow night at 7 right here on KCCI. A colorful runway, all for a good cause. The Bubble Ball wrapped up in downtown Des Moines. More than 70 designers create a bubble wrap themed masterpiece and then show them off during tonight's event. This year's theme is musical matchup, so the designers had to create a costume inspired by musical theater classics.
Child Service is all about taking care of the kids, and this event really brings us into the community and brings so many people to Child Service that can understand what we do, and the outpouring of support is incredible. This will impact thousands of lives of children with special health care needs.
The annual Bubble Ball benefits Child Serve. Well, those are some awesome costumes, eh, Jason? Maybe not something you'd want to wear outside in the hot weather, but
no, probably not. I'd love to wear it on air, though.
Hey, I'd be game for that too. Let's do it.
People ask. I mean, you can never do Halloween too early. 40s by Friday.
Nick Tabbert's here with sports. 2 members of the Iowa women's team getting some well-deserved bling, eh?
They won all the awards, so they finally decided to.
Hey, thanks for staying late with us. Enjoy your weekend.